explain my vote. To my colleagues on the minority party, I would like to simply say, let's get real and drop the facade and the false outrage over the budget process. Apparently there was enough time to draft 40 amendments to the budget, minority party amendments to the budget. The governor introduced her budget on January 15th. The Senate passed their budget 3 weeks ago. This budget is a series of amendments to those budgets. If you don't know what's in the budget, it's because you haven't read it. You haven't taken the time to read it. The truth is you have, because for the last 81 days of session, you have been criticizing the major components of this budget every single day in great detail. Clearly you know what's in the budget. The truth is, the minority party could have 3 years to parse the details and analyze this budget, and you still would not vote for it. And I can say that with confidence because in 3 years of being Speaker, the minority party has yet to vote for a single dollar, a single dime, a single penny of spending reductions in the worst fiscal crisis in state history. Not one time in this, the 9th major budget bill in the last 3 years in the worst fiscal crisis in state history, not a single Democratic vote for a single dollar in deficit reduction. Not one. That is a disconnect with the reality of the economic situation and the reality in run-up in state spending. This entire day, we've heard nothing about complaints about the budget. Nothing but complaints. What this is going to do and what that's going to do. We've heard distortions about this budget, like somehow this budget is being balanced on the backs of counties and cities, when less than 1% of this spending plan has any impact at all on subdivisions other than state government. What you really don't like in this budget is that it makes tough choices. It reduces entitlements that we can no longer afford. It reduces spending in state agencies because you no longer have the money for it. As much as we might like it to be, money does not grow on trees. It's earned by somebody in the private sector who pays taxes that turns into state revenue. And when they're not producing the money, we don't have it either, and we have to adjust our spending to do it. I am proud to vote for this budget. The first structurally balanced budget in a decade. A budget that will bring financial stability to the state of Arizona. Stability to the state of Arizona. With that, I vote yes. Clerk will now record the vote. By your votes of 40 ayes, 19 nays, and 1 not voting, you pass Senate Bill 1612. Signed in open session, the clerk is instructed to record the action of the House and convey the bill to the Senate.